So in this video, we want to look at the concept of vertical line test when it comes to relation and function basically. So a relation is a function if and only if no vertical line intersects its graph more than once. Now whenever a vertical line intersects the graph of that particular relation more than once, it is not a function any longer. So a relation is a function if and only if no vertical line, this is the keyword, intersect this graph. Now let me show you what I mean by that. Let's look at the first case. Let's say we have a graph like this. Let's say we have a graph like this such that the curve goes like this. All right, now if you now have a vertical line, let me use another color, drawn like this. Now if you look at the graph, the graph is actually this line here, but this vertical line, excuse me, this is y-axis, this is what x-axis. This vertical line only intersects this particular curve how many times? Once, right? So now what will be our conclusion? Our conclusion is that this is a function. Why? Because this vertical line does not intersect this particular curve more than once. It doesn't intersect it twice. So if we want to conclude, we say that the above is a function. It's a function, right? Because the vertical line, right, does not intersect the curve more than what? Once. All right, so that's that. Then let's look at another case. If you have something like this, let me draw this, and then okay, so I want you to look at this curve carefully, and we have a curve like this. Now note this is the y-axis of this curve, so don't mistake it with the vertical line. This is the x-axis. So let's now say the vertical line is like this. Say this is the vertical line. Now if you look at this vertical line, there's an intersection here, pardon me, there's an intersection here, and there's another intersection here. So what will be our conclusion? Our conclusion here is that not a function. It's not a function because the vertical line intersects the curve at this point and at this point, so it is not a function. All right, so let's look at another one. Probably somebody is saying that why is it I'm only using a quadratic curve? So let's look at another curve. Let's say we have a line like this. So let me first draw the coordinate system. So this is what y, and this is what? This is x. Okay, so in this coordinate system, let's say we have a line that goes like this. This is part of the line. This one goes like this, and this one, pardon me, let me draw it. This line goes like this, and this line also goes like this, right? So look at this arrow showing that. So at the end of it, we now have a vertical line like this. Now if you look at the vertical line, it only intersects this particular curve once. So this is a function. All right, because the vertical line only intersects it once. So let's go back again. A relation is a function if and only if no vertical line intersects this graph more than once. So when you have more than one intersection, then the relation is not a function. All right, so that is that about that. So in case you see this in an exam, this is how you know. So let's move on to the next part, which is the function value. This is a simple aspect that I believe you can easily grasp. So an equation can be written in function notation if, for instance, if you have y, which is equal to what? Ax squared plus bx plus c, can be written in function notation as what? F of x, which is equal to what? Ax squared plus, excuse me, ax squared plus bx plus what? C. So if we are taking it as a function, we can say that f of x is equal to y, or we can say y is equal to what? F of x. Don't forget that y it represents the output, which is the range. Yx, represents the input. So the function value of f at x is equal to c is denoted by f of c. What do I mean? If f of x is given as 5x minus 3, and the question has a find f of 2, so f of 2 is actually the value of what? F at x is equal to 2, implies that what? X is equal to 2. So look at this illustration. We have that what? F of x is equal to 5x minus 3. So f of 2 will now be the value of f at x is equal to 2. That would be what? F of 2 will now be 5 into bracket. Wherever we have x, we replace it with 2. So 5 of 2 minus 3, and 5 times 2. 5 of 2 in this case is 5 times what? 2, which is 10, and 10 minus 3 would give us 7. So this implies that f of 2 is equal to what? 7. So that is that about that. I want to believe this video has helped someone. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.